Hi guys, first of all the housekeeping. I'm using my Falcon pipe, a new one I'd bought a while ago, and I'm smoking Artisan blend. It really is a nice blend. It's got a lot of Eastern tobaccos in it and Orientals, and I realised that I really love Eastern tobacco and Orientals. When I first tasted Presbyterian blend, I could taste the Eastern tobaccos in that, but there's a lot more in this and one or two other blends that I've got. And I might do something contrasting them at a time in the future to give you an idea what I think of the differences. But for goodness sake, remember that I'm not exactly one of the greatest guys for being able to distinguish blends, and I'd hate to put you onto something that you didn't like. This is only going to be a short video, partly to remember that the giveaway is drawn on Sunday. I'll put all the names in the bucket again that I've got. If your name's not there and you want in on the video on the draw, then for goodness sake let me know. It's quite difficult sometimes to keep a track of who sent me videos and who hasn't and that kind of thing. And whilst I'm on about who's done things and who hasn't, I really want to thank you guys. You've said some nice things about me and you've been a real welcoming community, and you've given me your support in all sorts of ways, and that's been really good for me. Good for me as an individual to realise that I'm not totally wacky and a complete failure, and also just so nice, to have a community where we're based on kindness and acceptance rather than looking for faults. By the way, if you see faults, let me know. If I can improve things, I will. I want to do some shout outs to finish. One's for Creators Design Pipes. They're wanting to get to 200 subs, and I desperately want to get them to 200 subs, because when they get to 200 subs, they're going to give someone the opportunity to have a designer pipe and to have an input on the design and work with the designers to get what they want. And I think that's the most generous sort of giveaway. That's Creators Design Pipes, and they'll be down in the bucket, the links to these people that I mentioned. I'm not very good at giving shout outs because I worry about saying the wrong things, but I want to mention babyface Huey. It's a guy worth going and seeing his videos. I'm a fairly new guy to the community and could do with the support. JT, another fairly new guy who deserves our support and help him to sort of move on and grow in the community. And Hoosier Piper, again, that's somebody who is a really nice guy. I saw some of his videos the other day, and he's a regular guy, somebody who, again, deserves our help to move up the ladder in subs. And LLHaines, a real character who, again, is a fairly new person to the group, or if not a new person, is fairly new to putting up videos, I think. So if you could give them a look and a sub, that would be great, and I'd consider that a real good thing, or that you do that. I normally finish with a joke, and I want to tell you a joke about a vicar who was leaving his parish. It was a small parish in England. It was a village, had a village shop, a village post office, a village pub, and a village policeman. And it just happened that the village policeman was retiring as well. Both the vicar and the policeman were retiring at the same time. And the policeman realised that he'd fined everybody in the village except the vicar. The vicar had never actually done anything to be fined about or to go to court about. So the policeman was determined that before they both retired, he'd get the vicar. He tried everything. He tried breathalyzer tests to see whether the vicar was drunk when he was driving. He tried sort of getting him for speeding in his car, and he couldn't get anything. And he saw the vicar coming towards him on his bicycle. So he waited until the vicar was getting nearer and nearer. And at the very last minute, he leapt out in front of the vicar. But the vicar stopped. Bang, sort of stopped dead. Missed the policeman totally. Just looked at him and said, "Good evening, officer." And the policeman said, "I've got to hand it to you, vicar." He said, "I've tried to get you in all ways I can." And he said, "You're the only person in the village who I've never taken to court, never given a ticket to." And the vicar quite righteously said, "Oh, you'll have to do better than that, my son. My God rides with me." He said, "Right, 3 on a bike."